Hello and welcome to One North Maine, BCA's magazine show, where we highlight the people, places, and events that make our city, your city, great. On today's show, it's BCA's annual Brockton Rox episode, where we highlight the events that happen right here at Campanelli Stadium. I'm your host, Matt Nelson, along with my guest host, Rob Terranova. Rob, you've been here all season long. It's been great here at Campanelli Stadium.
It has been always a fantastic atmosphere, a lot going on here at Campanelli Stadium, filled with fun for all ages, kids to adults, and always a good crowd, as you can hear right now.
Well, let's jump right into it.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny Brockton, Massachusetts. This is Campanelli Stadium. We are here for the third annual Rox Fan Fest. Beautiful little affair put on by the Brockton Rox to connect with the fans in the area, get everybody ready for opening day, and of course, the coming Brockton Rox season.
Manage the whole facility from day-to-day basis. Everything from recruiting players and helping on that front to running the business, sponsorships, selling tickets, and all the marketing. So keeps me pretty busy, that's for sure.
Excellent. When does your season usually start? When do you guys start gearing up for? I know obviously a lot of the games are played during the summer months, but when do you guys start gearing up for the season?
We're year-round. As soon as the season ends, we start planning for the next season. So myself, assistant general manager Ben Rappaport, once the season wraps up in August, we'll start planning in September and October and laying the foundation for the coming season. As soon as we came in as a new ownership group, we wanted to immediately connect with the community, and we thought having an event where we invited the community out, free food and fun, to kick off the start of the Rox baseball season is a great way to do it. And, it's grown every year, and we're really looking forward to keeping this going for a long time.
Well, I found David Griffin, one of the rising pitchers for the Brockton Rox. He is from Hanover, Mass., so a local South Shore native. David, tell us a little bit about this upcoming season for the Rox and what you're expecting to do.
This season, we're excited. We got a really good roster from what Todd's told me, from kids from Notre Dame, Oklahoma State, TCU, and we're expecting to win this year. I mean, we're excited. We just want to get out there and win and prove ourselves. I'm a right-handed pitcher. I like going to my fastball first pitch to get ahead in the count. When you get when I get ahead in the count, I can mix it up with either a curveball, a splitter, or a changeup, just to get mess with the kids and keep them off balance. Because that'll be the key with these guys. A lot of these guys in this league can hit, so you gotta be able to execute your pitches and hit your spots.
So you just finished up a season at Curry in which you guys went to the semifinals. Talk a little bit about how that experience is going to help you going forward with the Rox.
Oh, it'll be great. Just a lot of these teams are like high pressure games. Like there's going to be a big crowds here during the games, and the playoffs had the intensity where you got to be able to perform under pressure, and that's why those will be crucial here, having the playoff experience last year and the year before that.
Well, this is Eamon Convey signing off from the 3rd annual Brockton Rox Fan. We're here at beautiful Campanelli Stadium, where tonight the Rox take on Nashua in their opening game of the season. Last night they got their first ever win against a Cape League team, defeating Wareham 7-4. Let's see how the boys make out tonight.
And now the starting lineup for this evening's game. Leading off, the shortstop from North Carolina State, number 26, Dylan Cooper. Batting second, the third baseman from Yukon and Westerly, Rhode Island, number 19, Jack Lambrecht. Batting third, the right fielder from Notre Dame, number 30, Eric Phillies. Batting fourth, the first baseman from Salve, Regina and North Attleboro, Massachusetts, number 1, Alex Perry. Batting fifth, the catcher from the University of Central Florida, number 9, Anthony George. Batting sixth, the left fielder from Palm Beach Atlantic, number 20, Andrew Calderon. Batting seventh, the designated hitter from George Mason University and Salem, Massachusetts, number 10, Bailey Klein. Batting eighth, the second baseman from Anderson College, number 12, Jackson Strain. Batting ninth, the center fielder from Columbia University and Newton, Massachusetts, number 31, Ben Porter. And the starting pitcher for the Rox this evening from UMass and Stratford, Connecticut, number 27, Justin Lesko.
ticket or two. From Walla Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run, but even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today. Batter up, strike one. The game has just begun, and the home team is out to win.
2 runs already in for the National Silver Knights.
And the pitch is Dixie too.
As Justin Lassiter looks to get out of this inning with minimal damage. And the 1-2 on the way from Lassiter. He swung on and lined to left field. The left fielder moving a few steps to his left, gets under it, makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the top of the second inning.
Ball game today. If you and I are out of dollars and cents,
Oh, honey, we can always share a little hole in the fence.
it's a beautiful day for the ladies. So throw all your dishes away. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game today.
Dylan Cooper with a nubbler to second base. Throws over to the shortstop who's covering second for the force onto first. The Torrington Titans came to town on June 29th, and that one ended up being a thriller. Let's take a look at some of those highlights.
And that's going to be strike 3. Moyer going to strike him out. Going to drive that one in between the third baseman and the shortstop, and a great at-bat as Chase Smart gets a nice base hit. Edwards going to swing at that one. He's going to drive that one to the right field. Chase Smart's going to be looking to score on this one. And the Jason Safarsky third base coach is going to tell him to stop. You now find the bases loaded here for the Brockton Rox with no outs.
It almost feels like a 40-run deficit the way this night's gone so far, but there you see Purcell, the first man, playing off the bag, closer to right field there, trying to get some...
The lead down to just 2 runs. He's going to hit that one straight into center field, and that's going to be exactly what the Rox needed, as that's going to score the runner. That will be Chris Berry coming in to score.
The Brockton Rox held their first annual youth camp right here in Campanelli Stadium. Over 60 kids attended this camp. It's a one-stop shop for all the fundamentals of baseball. Really important to keep the kids involved.
Very important, great cause, great output, really. It was just all the way around an excellent event, and kudos to the Rox for putting it together.
Let's take a look. Camp attendees got to hang out with the players and coaches of the Brockton Rox and got some fundamental instruction on the game of baseball. Afterwards, they got to play some pickup games in the outfield of Campanelli Stadium.
Good to get kids involved in a team sport that also rewards individual talent. And baseball is a great game. It's a great way to learn about some life lessons, team building, adversity, situations, how to deal with pressure in certain situations. And the Rox do it better than anybody in the greater Brockton area.
Well, we've had the Brockton Rox Youth Baseball Camp this past week. It's a great group of kids. It's always a good time getting to teach these guys the fundamentals of baseball, teach them how to play the game, get them to interact with the players, the coaches. It's just a good, fun time. Yeah, I mean, I always have a few guys here, a few of the players here, and then the assistant coaches as well. Basically how we pick the players is just random. I mean, whoever really wants to work the camp, and the guys are always willing to volunteer because it's not that bad. It's 3 hours. It's been a little tough this week with the road games. Todd does a great job organizing everything. Gets it out to the community, gets the kids involved, reaches out to the Little League, and that's where a lot of these guys are. You see a lot of the same players from the same team, so it's good. You know, we kind of give them the full experience. They get a clubhouse tour, get to go through kind of what we do on a daily basis. And, I mean, the main thing is just them being able to interact with the players. And then yesterday, they all came out to the game, and it was good. I mean, they were rooting for the guys that were here working the camp, got behind them. We had a big win last night, and they got to see that. Yeah, I mean, the turnout's been great the last couple years that I've been here. I see a lot of the same kids back, which is good. I mean, it just means that they had an enjoyable time. They wanted to come back. Oh, no, I mean, baseball's kind of dying out a little bit. They're trying to speed up the game a little bit. So it's good for these guys to come out here, learn the fundamentals, learn and have fun playing the game. And we've got a little series going on here. Guys get to play. We use tennis balls, which isn't probably their favorite thing, but it is a little bit safer. But they have a great time. I started off well and then struggled a little bit, got tired, had to go to Chris Berry to finish it off. Threw a 1-2-3 inning, the top of the sixth, and then the bottom of the sixth, he got in a little bit of trouble but got out of it, preserved the win for the Red Chubs. They won 11-10. They'll be on the championship game next. No, not a good ERA. 20 earned runs today, only one free base. So hit one guy about the fourth inning, but he didn't end up scoring, so it's all good.
It's definitely one of a kind. You know, you get all these little kids together, so it's just kind of hectic, but it's fun. It's worth it. I suggest everyone do it just for just one time or for another. It's just fun. You should try. Everyone should definitely try it.
So you just picked teams, and everybody wanted to be on your team. Why is that?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I just try to make it fun. So
as a kid, I was around when Campanelli Stadium was first built. Always one of my dreams to come out here and play. What's the experience like for the kids?
The kids, I mean, I can't really speak for them, and you probably have to ask one of the kids, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty fun, pretty awesome.
Professional baseball field with collegiate players that are looking to make the next step into the big leagues. What do they expect you to learn this week?
Pretty much main thing is just have fun. Like, you don't take it too serious. Like some of these kids, they'll get out, they'll throw it to them a chance. We just try to teach them, hey, it's a game. Like you're meant to get out in this game. Just have fun and let everything take care of itself.
All right, your coach Jason Safarski just gave up 20 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings. What are your thoughts on that?
That's bad. He's gonna hit on the bus today.
This week we have our Brockton Rox summer camp. We have 2 sessions this summer. It's been a great turnout so far. I got about 45, 50 kids. Just great to give back to the community and introduce them obviously to the Rox. Most of them have been to our Rox games before, but just to give them some instruction and have a lot of fun during the week as well. Yep. Yeah, well, the teaching, we're trying to make it as easy as possible for them to understand, and obviously starting early on, fundamental-wise, is what we need to do. We like to use a lot of keywords here. We do a couple things called the 3T fielding position for our fielders. We do, 6-step pitching mechanics and hitting mechanics as well. So kind of break it down for them, make it as easy as possible, just so they can remember them for their seasons.
What's it like for 8, 9, 10-year-old kids to come out here on a professional field?
I think it's a great opportunity for them, and hopefully down the line they'll be in this situation as well, and hopefully we can give them some information that'll prepare them for the future. So to play on a field just like Campanelli Stadium, which I played years ago, is a great opportunity, and hopefully they're taking full advantage of it. Yeah, well, we've got our annual, or the first of our 2 annual Rox baseball clinics going on. We've got over 50 kids from the surrounding area partaking in a 4-day camp. It's a lot of fun. They come out, they learn some basics, they get to play with the Rox players, get lots of autographs, and get a free lunch. Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for the kids and for the whole community itself. One of the things that we really wanted to do is get as many kids and people on this field as possible, and this is one of the means that we can take advantage of that. Especially with the way it is now. Kids aren't playing baseball in the numbers that they used to, and if we can kind of help drive that by letting kids play on a field like this, we're all about it. I think the number one thing the kids are supposed to come away with is fun. They're out there and they're doing drills and they're learning some basics, but for us, when they're this age, and these kids are all 6 to 12 years old, it's about realizing that baseball is a fun game and how it can be fun. So you'll see a lot of the stuff is playing pickle, playing wiffle ball games. There's a lot of instruction involved in that, but when the kids go out of here, I actually think it's very funny. Whenever you ask a kid, did you have fun at camp? Yeah, I had fun. What'd you do today? I can't really remember, but you ask them what they had for lunch, and I always remember it was a hot dog or a hamburger or a piece of pizza.
Well, the season is winding down. We covered one of the last games of the Rox year. The Seacoast Mavericks came to town to face your Rox. It's been a thriller. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
Or the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey, Keegan, tell everybody here at Campanelli what you want to tell them.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Play ball. I just want to play. Whatever the inning, whoever is winning, it's all the same. Play ball. I just want to say, whatever the season, whatever the reason, I love that game. Well, it's a Sunday morning in the park at the edge of town. Me and the boys are just tossing the ball around. Well, a friend brings a bat, and strange as it seems, in no time flat we got a couple of teams to play ball. I just want to play, whatever the inning, whoever is winning, it's all the same. Play ball. I just want to say, whatever the season, whatever the if I'm inclined, because it just calls for everybody to have a good time. have my way, I just spend my life in the stand. So don't you forget, the plain truth is, life doesn't get any better than this. Play ball, I just wanna play, whatever the inning, whoever is winning, it's all the same. Play ball, I just wanna say, whatever the season, whatever the reason, love that game. Yeah, boy! Play ball, I just wanna play, whatever the inning, whoever is winning, it's all the same. Play ball.
Well, that just about wraps it up here on another successful Rox campaign. For everyone here at One North Main and The Spark, I'm your man, Mad Dog Matt Nelson, along with my guest host, Rob Terranova. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you around town.